So, I made the entire history of FL Studio as one of my first ever attempts at a video essay almost 9 months ago. Since then, ChatGPT has been talked about by a ton of different YouTubers as a tool to help with writing scripts or even possibly to write an entire video by itself. I've tried this before, and well, the results are mixed to say the least. It can sometimes just invent information and repeat itself a lot, which is not good for video essays on YouTube. However, to give ChatGPT the best chance at writing an actually good script, I gave it a ton of different prompts, which I'll list in the description. I also asked it to give suggestions for what to put on screen during specific parts so that it has some creative control over the edit. And to come full circle, I even asked it to give me copyright-free song suggestions, so all the songs that are in the backing of this video were recommended to me by the AI. So let's see what the entire history of FL Studio looks like as told by ChatGPT.
Music has been a vital part of human culture for centuries. With technological advancements, the production of music has evolved over time. One of the most significant tools in music production today is the Digital Audio Workstation or DAW. And one of the most popular DAWs among music producers is FL Studio, developed by ImageLine. In this video essay, we will delve into the history of FL Studio and ImageLine, exploring how they became one of the most recognized names in music production. As music production becomes more accessible to a wider audience, the role of DAWs in the industry is becoming increasingly important. With the rise of social media and streaming platforms, music producers are under pressure to create high-quality content quickly and efficiently. DAWs like FL Studio are essential tools that allow producers to create and share their music with the world. By exploring the history of FL Studio and ImageLine, we can gain a better understanding of the evolution of music production technology and its impact on modern music. FL Studio was first introduced in 1997 as Fruity Loops, developed by two Belgian programmers, Didier Dambrin and Frank van Biesen. The software was originally designed for the creation of electronic dance music, but it quickly gained popularity among other genres as well. However, it wasn't until 2003 that the name Fruity Loops was changed to FL Studio, which also marked the beginning of a new era for the software. It was during this time that ImageLine was officially founded as a company, and they started to invest more time and resources into the development of FL Studio. During the early versions of FL Studio, there were a limited number of plugins available. However, these plugins were groundbreaking for their time and laid the foundation for future updates. Some of the most popular plugins included were the Fruity Slicer, a tool used for chopping up and manipulating audio samples, the TS404, a synthesizer that could create a range of electronic sounds, and the Fruity Reverb, a reverb plugin used to add depth and space to sounds. These plugins, along with others, were a crucial part of the software's appeal and helped to establish its position in the music production industry. With the name change and the establishment of ImageLine, FL Studio started to become more popular among music producers. The company introduced new features and updates that made the software more versatile and powerful. In 2004, ImageLine released FL Studio 4, which introduced several new features, including MIDI support, new plugins, and better mixer routing. This version helped cement FL Studio's place in the music production industry. With each new version, ImageLine continued to innovate and add new features to FL Studio. For example, FL Studio 7 introduced the mixer track routing system, which allowed for more complex mixing and mastering. FL Studio 9 added a new slicing tool called Edison, which allowed for more precise editing of audio clips. FL Studio 10 introduced a new plugin called NewTone, which allowed for real-time pitch and time correction of vocals and other instruments. FL Studio 12, released in 2015, was a major update that introduced a new user interface and several new plugins, including Citrus and Maximus. These updates and features not only made the software more versatile but also made the workflow more efficient for music producers. Furthermore, ImageLine's commitment to customer feedback and user satisfaction has been a significant factor in FL Studio's growth. The company regularly updates the software based on user feedback, ensuring that it stays relevant and competitive. This dedication to improving the software has helped FL Studio remain one of the most popular and recognizable DAWs in the music production industry. The growth of FL Studio and ImageLine has had a significant impact on the music industry. With its user-friendly interface and powerful features, the software has become a popular tool for music producers of all genres. FL Studio has been used to create some of the biggest hits in music, including Lucid Dreams by Juice WRLD, Stargazing by Travis Scott, and Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Furthermore, ImageLine's success with FL Studio has helped them to develop other software, including plugins and sample packs, which are also widely used in the music production industry. FL Studio's popularity and influence in the music industry can be seen in its use by some of the biggest names in music. For example, renowned music producer and DJ, Martin Garrix, uses FL Studio to create his chart-topping tracks. Grammy award-winning producer Metro Boomin has also credited FL Studio for his success, stating that the software allowed him to bring his musical ideas to life. The widespread use of FL Studio by such notable figures in the industry has helped to cement its position as a leading DAW in the music production world. In addition to its use by music producers, FL Studio has also had a significant impact on the wider music industry. The software's accessibility and affordability have allowed aspiring musicians and producers to create professional quality music from the comfort of their own homes. This democratization of music production has led to a more diverse range of voices and styles in the industry, allowing for a richer and more varied musical landscape. In conclusion, the history of FL Studio and ImageLine is a story of innovation, creativity, and dedication. From its humble beginnings as Fruity Loops, the software has evolved into a powerful tool for music producers worldwide. Its impact on the music industry is undeniable, and it will continue to shape the way we create music for years to come.
So, how did the AI do? Well, with the right prompts, I think it at least has a basic understanding of how to editorialize a video script, but it doesn't fully understand the context in which a YouTube video essay exists in, so I'm not really sure. However, it does build at least a somewhat cohesive narrative about the topic, but not really. There's also a limit on ChatGPT that makes it so you can only generate 2048 characters at a time with the free version, so if you want something longer, it needs to be broken up into different prompts. So I'm not really sure if it's that useful at generating entire video scripts, but I do think it could be great for outlines or research provided that you fact check it, because it does sometimes just make things up. The two big things that were lacking in my opinion was a narrative-driven story that made sense chronologically being presented to an audience, as well as a clear voice or a type of personality which is critical for YouTube videos. However, I think with a little bit of work and human editorializing of what ChatGPT writes, you could get some good results. So is ChatGPT replacing YouTubers? Not just yet, I don't think, but it is an impressive tool to help with editing and script writing. Tell me what you guys thought about how well it did at presenting the history of FL Studio compared to my human version. Thank you guys for watching, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.